Hi, everyone. Oh, my goodness. It's been a bit of a whirlwind since Gail showed the journal I made. Um, yeah, I want to thank so much Gail for showing my journal and being so appreciative of it. And I want to thank all my subbies who have, been with me for the last year or so, I guess, since I've been doing YouTube videos. And a thank you to all of you new subbies that have joined my YouTube. Last time I looked, I think I was up to 130 something from, I don't know, 180. So that's very exciting to have that many followers, and let's get it up to 200, and then we'll have a little giveaway if I can figure out how to do that. So I have a few things to share with you today. Also, I want to thank all of you who went to my Etsy shop and bought journals. When I woke up Wednesday morning, sorry, I get a little emotional because I woke up and I had all these messages from Etsy, and I thought, what is going on? And I went to my store and all the journals were gone except for one. And I was in shock. So thank you all. That was kind of an affirmation to me that, that I was doing okay, and I could make some nice journals. So thank you for that. All right, I have a couple things to share with you today. So the first thing is I have had a couple of custom orders that I had even before all that goodness started. And so it's someone I made a journal for at Christmas time. And she contacted me and wanted me to make a journal for her grandson and her granddaughter. So this one is her grandson's. And I love how it turned out. I really didn't know how I was going to make a journal for a young man. I believe he's 13. And, no lace, no fluff, no pink, no, So I was like, okay. So what I did, I had this, those old photo albums, this kind that had the plastic pages in it. And I thought this would make a really, really nice cover. So I cut it. I had to go in my garage and get out my saw and cut through it because that was kind of the only way I could do it. And I saved the edge pieces, and it came together really nice. I was able to use a piece in the back for the closure. So this is, let's see, I think it's 9 by 6. Yeah, 9 by 6. And it has a 1.5 inch spine. And it has a closure right here. I didn't do any embellishment here on the front or on the back. I just thought, it's nice like this, and I think he would appreciate a more plain cover if he wants to carry it around and things. All right, let's look inside. Okay, so his sort of theme was he's into 4-H. And he does a lot. He likes farms and farming and that kind of thing. So I went with that, and I got this farm kit. Gosh, I don't remember. I'll link her below. But it was really nice, just what I wanted. So here's a pocket with a journaling card, and I coffee stained all of these pages. And then just let me make sure. Yep, okay. Then I made a flip here from a time card. And then in here it has some cows, and it has one of these little, these tabs used to come on the top of milk when you got glass milk jars. Now, when I was a little girl, we got milk. The milkman came and left bottles of milk. I don't really remember it, but I know that he did, and I know who he was. So I found these at an antique store a while ago. So those are precious to put in there. The lady gave me a pretty good deal on them, but evidently they're worth quite a bit. So that's fun to put those in. And then in here I have just a piece that came with the kit, the ephemera, and one of my stamped library cards. And I loved this cover. I took a lot of the pages were the image was more vertical than horizontal, so they became pages like that. And another one. And then there's a little chicken picture, and then I made a little booklet just like this. I thought that was really cute. I just took, this was one of the smaller pages, and I just folded it and got the paper in there and stapled it. So there's quite a lot of blank spaces to write in. And I put some of these in, pages that I found. And here's another flip with this little picture on here and some sari silk just on a tag. And this is from the kit also. Lots of journaling space and space for him to put his own things in. I love that picture of that lady. I can't imagine. I'd be feeling that way too if I had to hay a field like that. Yikes. I've never even hayed a field the regular way that we do now. So, and some paper, ledger paper. And then I suppose these were meant to be cut in half, but I decided they made a really nice, there were two of them, so I decided they made a really nice center. And I've left some of the string in there. And these are the back sides. Oh, this keeps getting caught on the edge there. So here I just made a little card here, and I put one of those milk things there for the hook, and inside are just a couple journaling cards. And this was Tim Holtz paper that lent itself nicely. And I just clip that on here with these clips. Now this paper, this was some eco-dyed paper that I had tried out last summer. Definitely going to try out more of that, but it's a really thin piece of paper, and it had ripped a little. I just put some, washi tape along the edge there. And a little thing that says, "This thing of treating people right is the greatest trade builder on earth." And here's a smaller one of that other picture I was saying that I loved. And here's a picture of a farmer and a train pass. And these ladies, yeah, I think they're getting a turkey or a chicken ready to go in the oven. I did a little embossing on the edge there. That's from the kit. And on the back of this one I did, this was from the kit too, but so it folds this way, and it also flips out this way. So that was kind of neat. I want to make some more of those with just regular paper. Flipping out. I'm sure someone else has done that. I just haven't seen. This was pretty cool, this wagon, and here's another piece of ephemera. And another flip. Again, there's a little, this is the milk acid, lactart, it says. Water and sugar only. And here's another one of those milk things. Emmy, no thank you. And another page from the kit. This was from the kit also, and it got a little blurry when I stained it. And here's another little, Emma, stop. Another little milk thing, and another little, I just made this one up, put a little owl stamp on there. I just put a little stamp there. Built for durability. This is a 5-gallon creamery package. Extra strong milk and cream cans, $3.40 a piece. And here's some fun things there. And another one of those little envelopes with a couple of pictures in there. This one I just folded down on the top a little bit. Whoops. You guys got to get in there a little further. There we go. And so, put that back in there. And here's the middle. And I love the way, I think actually these aren't coffee stained. I think I tea stained these, but I love the way they, it came out like that. And here's a flip out like we did on the other page. Excuse Miss Emma, she's needing attention evidently. Page from the kit. And this is another ephemera piece. I like this horse picture. And I did some embossing there. So, and this just flips out like that other one. I made it like that. It does not flip that way again, but it does flip out like that. And it's just, this is, I did a copy of a dictionary page that I have. This dictionary is, I don't know, it's a Webster's, but it's from like, I don't know, the late 1800s, I think. And I actually do have a digital that I'm working on for some of those. So that's it on that one. So tell me what you think. And yeah, got that one done. All right, I'll let you have a look at this. So this is for the granddaughter, and yeah, it just got really chunky. I love this material I have. I've done several journals with this and the pink, and I absolutely love it. So there's a little safety pin with some beads and a dragonfly on it. And here I put Dream. It's a little thing there. You check out this loveliness for a minute, okay, while I go and let Miss Emma out. Because you're being a scudgy, huh? All right, she's out for a little bit. Crazy. Okay, so I haven't quite figured out what I'm gonna do. For this one, I didn't have any rubber bands, so this was a headband that I had, so I just cut a piece and used that. I may sew this right back together and put it around like that, because being so fat like this, I feel like it needs something around it. Yeah, I got a little carried away, but I still think it's beautiful. So this was a book, and it has a 1.5-inch spine, but I did not take the book apart. Like this book, I cut the pieces and then put another piece for the spine, and this one is the book as is. It's not cut apart. Okay, so her loves were the beach and sharks. So I found some cute shark paper, but some of this ephemera I had left over from when I did the mermaid journal. So there's some ephemera pieces in this pocket, and then it flips out, and there's a little shark thing there, and it has a double pocket like that. And I just put a little bulb pin here with buttons, and I left some of the strings in this one. Here's some cute shark paper and a shark definition. I thought this looked like netting that fishermen might use. And that's just a little card in there. And this is that painter's masking paper. And Delight on this little piece of ribbon. This is some of my coffee dyed paper. This is a piece of baker's parchment. And here's a page out of that old dictionary, and it has the sharks here. And a little bit of paper here. And then this is a belly band and just a little envelope with a little notepad in there. And I have it like this with a paper clip on it because it was sliding around on me. And that's just a paper cup with a paper clip with a little pink sari. So here's another pocket, and it's a tuck spot, and it also has the library card in it with a nice little shark and some pretty gray. Her colors she liked are gray, gold, and pink, I think. So that kind of worked out. Here's a little shark index card on a belly band. Here's a big pocket here with a big card there with a little flip of a snippet. And then there's also a second card in here with some shells on it. Lots of fun journaling in here. Here's one of my coffee dyed papers. And I know in the video Gail said, I wonder how she gets that like that. This was a happy mistake. So I do some of my coffee dyeing, or all my coffee dyeing right now, up in my daughter's old bedroom. And I do my coffee dyeing laid out on one of those plastic tablecloths. And this just happened the way the coffee dried. It made those little marks, and I think it's awesome, awesome. Just on the side that was like laid down, not on this side so much. And so here's another pocket with some lace and a couple of tags. And parchment paper. I liked it over the top of this. Really pretty paper. And here's the middle, and in this middle there's a heart and a bead and a hand. And there's this pretty little piece that flips open. It has a tag here. Can you see that? Let me move that over a little bit. So there's a tag here. And then in here there's some of the shark cards. And I did that, squished up that sari on there. I like that. It almost is a ribbon, but not quite. And here I did this little tag. These are some of, are they Tracy Fox, I think, these little cards. So I just hung a couple of those on there with one of these tags. I got this tag from Vintage Polka Dot Shop. When I bought paper from her, she sent those along in the ephemera that I got. And here's another little pad with a lovely alligator and a shark on it. It's an interesting journal to try to put together. I had no idea how I was going to accomplish this. And this just has a pretty little snippet up here. And some straw paper. And this is some more of my coffee dyed paper with lace. Another dictionary. And a parchment. And that's some more of that. Some more of the shark paper there. And shark paper in the second signature. Again, much like the first, there's a little paper pad here. I love making these little pads that have just kind of scraps in them, because you could make a note and tear it out if you didn't need it anymore or something. I just think they're fun. Some more of my coffee dye paper and parchment paper. Can you tell Emma's making me nervous being out there barking? Dictionary page from another dictionary. And here's another belly band with a little envelope. This also has shark ephemera in there. And here is another card. I put guest check. I put a couple of sharks on there. And I put, this is just a a tightly slipped in library card with a shark on it. Sharks on the pocket. And a little thing here. This one says, live every day. I sewed around a lot of things in here. I just liked the stitching on it. And here's another big pocket. And so this is a little booklet that I made in here, kind of cute, and it has a tag here. I did some stamping, and then it has a little notebook in here. And then it has a little tag on this side. So that was lovely fun. So pretty. Oh yes, and it has a pocket in the back, a little tag. And just, whoops, wrap this around and right around like that. Fun, fun, fun. And there's another pocket. I tried to do some fancy stitching there. A couple of journaling cards in here. And this is a paper clip with that, like that. You see why it's so stuffed? I just keep putting things in, and that makes it so full. But you know, some things she could take out if she wanted to. I mean, that takes up a lot of room. And in the center of this signature, there's a leaf, and there's a little round circle that has all kinds of nice words. Kind, free, true, peace, brave, happy, lots of words. Here's another one of these flip outs that has an envelope with some more sharks. I stained this one also. And then it has a pretty little journaling card here on a library card. All those things make it puffed out too. And this is another paper clip that I made. Love what you do. And a little tag here with some more that nice stuff in there. And this is, and this makes it fat too, this clip. This clip says, be awesome. And this was one of the first pictures I found. It's kind of yucky, but, you know, I put it in like this, but it's got paper in there. And I figured if she doesn't like it, but she likes sharks, so I think, I don't know, if she doesn't like it, she can always cover it up. Another paper clip here, which is one of those lovely things, seize the day, those lovely little cards. So there is a lot in here. And the end of the signature, it has another little book and a big tag there. And then this is the end and another little snippet there. I mean, it is just bursting. I didn't mean for it to be this way, but it ended up just getting a lot of stuff. I mean, when you start taking out things like that, taking out that clip, you know, then it's not so big, but yes. All right, I have a couple things to show you. I have to go let Emma back in. You can take a gander at this while I'm gone. Now maybe she'll settle down for a minute so I can do this. She's worse than a kid. All right, so is this all in here? Yes. So this is a kit that I'm working on, and this is the collage piece. It's my first kit that will be like tags and circles and all kinds of things. So this is the collage page that I made. I really like it. I think it's pretty nice. It's, you know, my first one, so that's a little bit, you know, it's not perfect, but I think it's pretty good. I really like it. So I printed this one on photo mat paper. and my favorite butterfly. And I call this Bee Balm. I don't know if that's the real name for it, but anyway, so that's something to look forward to coming. And this is the envelope, yeah, one of the envelopes. Now this I did on copy paper, so you can see the difference between, you know, how it comes out. This is the same flower as this. So it makes quite a difference in the brightness of it. So that's something coming to my shop, hopefully soon. The other thing I have is I'm going to be putting some paper packs in my shop. I don't have very much, probably 2 or 3. And there's a variety of paper in here. And it's just going to be a variety, you know, I don't know exactly. I'll be trying to put all, you know, some of each that I have here. These were done with lace. They have a pretty lace print on them. So there's a few of those. And then I hope you can see the pattern on here. There's a little, like a checked pattern. I hope you can see it. So there's a few pages like that. And these are really lighter pages that. And then, let's see, maybe you can see it better here even. And then there's just some plain pages that I've coffee dyed. So they're all different. I love the grungy and the crunch and the sound that they make. I love that so much. Those will be coming in my shop. I just, actually today, my order came from Amazon with the sleeves to put this in. So that has to sit for a couple days before I open that. Just to get any virus cooties off of it. And so that will be coming. And I guess that's it for now. Thank you so much again for being my subbies and visiting my shop, and leave comments and ask for things you'd like to see. Someone already left me a comment wanting to know how I did something. I think that was in Gail's book, but it might have also been in another video she saw. So I have to go back and check that out. Anyway, guys, I hope you're all well and safe and getting through this stuff. All right, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.